Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Jones. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Kicked off by Cameron Bynum. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
118, what's that?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go, let's go. 19 Texas. Hey, Uno Mars.
From the gun, Sprout. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
118, what's that?
Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
All right. 118, what's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Oh, ready? Let the high. Let 18. What's up? Speed left, speed left. Hey.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready up.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Jones going to throw again. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And he has this down to the 34. A gain of 26 yards there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Jones now to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
From the red zone on first. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Out line, it's Thomas. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
38-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7. Shotgun now, first round. He's going deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception. On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Man in motion here. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
1st and 10 from the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. Let the hot.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
South. 18. Let's go.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard. So they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. Let's go. Hey, uno.
To the air, Stroud. Oh no, they get him yet again. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Escapes the pocket. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will add to their score.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
All right. Go get him. 118. What's that?
Here's Swift to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
18. What's that? 19 Texas. Hey, uno more.
Now it's Stroud. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
All right. 18. What's that? Look the hot.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, and the ball is out of the end zone. And the defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Buccaneers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons nothing. Will Lutz
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at stay the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Stroud throwing here on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Complete downfield to Felton. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Caught nice game left side. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go.
Again, Stroud. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go.
Here's Swift on second down. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 10.
Falcons 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Working from the gun, here's Jones. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Motioning left is their running back. They give here to the motion man. Has a hole left, room to run. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Falcons 7. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ow, tonight. Nike Texas. 18. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Got locked behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. The return starts at the 18. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Baker with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Oh, 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud now. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18. What's that? Hey, south.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Gain of 9 yards.
That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Stroud again. Drops it underneath. Swift. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Tony. Why Tony?
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 3.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Third and just 2 to go. Running for it, it's Swift. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
At 18, what's that?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
At 18, what's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with the hoops team. When they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception is leading to another, and eventually you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
All right. At 18, what's that?
From the red zone now. This time not able to get it to him. He's got a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
All right.
Running behind center with Swift. Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Air it out on third. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Going after good from Smith. And the Falcons getting back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Falcons 14.
Right, ready to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Play action now with Jones. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Jones pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over
First and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. That's completed right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
18.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. At 18. What's up?
Stroud completes it quick. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Right, ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Jones on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after tries good by Lutz. And the Buccaneers stretch the lead to 23.
Falcons 22. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Buggy. Tony. 11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. On the slant, complete to Jeudy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37.
Look to high, look to high. What? Mother.
Stroud throwing here on first. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
52. Falcons 22.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Oh, hey.
First down, here's Swift. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. All set to go now from the 35.
Oh, hey. Foul. At 18.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. That's going to be caught by all. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Defense getting in on the Farm Bronc with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Baker with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. At 18. What's that?
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completes downfield to Felton. Into the red zone. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Smith tacks on the point after. And the Falcons take 7 points off the deficit.
Falcons 29.
Right, ready to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chandler. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down throw by Jones. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Oh, right.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Buggy. 18. What's that? 11. Hey, uno more. Tonight.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. Football's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that? Why Tony?
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ty Felton, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. First and 10 from the 32. Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Working from the gun, here's Jones. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown! The Buccaneers throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Falcons 29. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
18. Hey, south.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Now a give to Swift. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5.
19 Texas.
Brings up 3rd and
Stroud now on 3rd. Got his man. Thomas has it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
it's a gain of 11.
They gain 11 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit.
Now it's Stroud. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. White. 18. Let's hit.
Throwing is Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop it. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ooh, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far.
Wow, for today. 18. That's it. Speed left, speed left. 11.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
They're going to pass it here. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. They've got to keep moving quick here. They give up the gut to Chandler. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
22 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Throwing here, Jones. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust.